channel. My name is AJ and today I'm going to be giving you a bookcase tour of the bookcases behind me. Now they are two 9-cubed book cases that are stacked up on top of each other, which gives them their height because naturally they're quite short. And me trying to knock over my drink. And now this wouldn't be a full collection of everything that I have because I do have a Kindle collection and an audiobook, but I do only really keep the books that I know that I'm going to reread again and are part of my favorite series. So I don't have many other bookcases except one that is in another office area, and those are full of nonfiction that my best friend sends to me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my book tour. So at the very top, I do keep 3 books here. They are from my best friend, Sigara, and the first book is The Borgia Chronicles. It is a nonfiction book about the Borgia papacy in Rome. And then the next book is A World Lit Only by Fire, and that is a Renaissance kind of like nonfiction book that tells you about the different times and traditions that were happening at that time period. And then we have a J.R.R. Martin book, obviously, and that was a gift because she knows that I love Game of Thrones. Now the first little cubie here, well, second and then third, is of J.R. Ward. I absolutely adore the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and it is my favorite of all time. I found this series when I was about 18, and I was just roaming for hours and hours in Barnes & Noble, and I saw Dark Lover, and I was like, I need to check this out, and I have never looked back. Now, the reason I have hardbacks is because every year for my birthday, after I turned 21, my other best friend, she started getting me the hardbacks, but I did prefer to have them in my paperback versions. And then I have these two out of the 3 from the spin-off series, and then from the actual Brotherhood, and then I have her Fallen Angel series. The next cubie over here are my new reads. They're more set in this Middle East, Ottoman times. I love this new series. I just started Rebel of the Sand series, so I should be getting the second book soon, and then I think the third book has already come out. And then I have this series, which I am absolutely in love with right now, and the covers are so freaking pretty. And this is the Conqueror series, I think is what Goodreads said that she called this series, but I love this series. It's really good. And then right here, these 2 rows are Gina Showalter. She is my second favorite author. You'll see more of her books below on one of the lower shelves as well. And she writes the Lords of the Underworld series, and she has her own Angel series, and then she has a kind of like elemental assassin kind of thing going on, which she hasn't written a new book for, so I don't know if she's going to continue with that series. But then we go right here, and then we have a little bit more of Gina Showalter because it has 2 books in one, but I love Janine Frost. She is such a good author. And then right here is Jennifer Estep, my little collection of hers, minus the ones that, of course, are on my Kindle. And, but I love these, and she's local to where I live, and each one of these books has actually been signed by her, and here's just one of them. And this is a really good elemental series right here for assassins if you're into that. And I'm just gonna set this here, and but I really like these. And then we have 2 more of J.R. Ward. And then we have right here, it's a Wizard of Oz retelling. We have the Queen of Hearts series, which is an Alice in Wonderland retelling. And then I have 2 of the new covers of the Mortal Instruments series. I have book 1 and 5. It was given to me by my brother. So sweet. He saw that I love Shadow Hunters, and he got me those 2 books. And then we have right here, we have the White Rabbit series by Gina Showalter. It's her young adult series of retelling of Alice in Wonderland. And then I have a majority of the Lunar Chronicles. I'm only missing Winter. I didn't want to get any of the hardback books, but you can only get this in hardback, but now they have Winter in paperback. And I just saw that at the bookstore, so I'll be picking that up. And then I have the Red Queen series right here by Victoria Aveyard. And then I have the Shadow Queen. I found out that the secondary book does not follow along with the first one, so you don't get to learn any more about the characters, so I'm not going to be continuing that series. And I have my Magical Bookshop series right here by Amanda Flower. And then I have 2 books by Abigail Ruick. These are the only 2 that I have in paper form. I was going to continue with the Sidewinder series, which is this, in paperback form, but I just didn't keep up with the release dates, and they ended up just ending up on my Kindle. So, but anyways, and then I loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I have 3 of her ominous comic books, and they continue after the series actually ended. And if you pull this one out, it has all the books that are about to be transitioned to the library across the street, and I've read some of them I haven't, some of them I've just lost interest in, but I keep them in there instead of on the bookcase clogging it up. But this is my bookcase, and I hope you've enjoyed this tour. And if you'd like to have a tour of my Kindle or my audiobook collections, just let me know and I'll feel free to make that video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Till next time.